Hey vinyl community, I hope everyone's doing well. This is my response to you, PauliWalnuts86, for your first contest. Congratulations on throwing it and getting a lot of good responses and in the future, and people seem to really love you, and I saw your name once or twice, and I saw the contest and how Zeke responded to it, so I decided that, you know what, I really want to put one in there as well, so it's really nice to meet you more formally now. So I'm going to show you, these are actually more recent purchases, like you said. First I was like, maybe I can go to my older ones, but these are all recent. So, in the last, most of them are in the last week, but there are one or two from like a few weeks ago. So, start off, this is the best of John Fahey, if I'm saying that right, 1959 to 1977. Now, I'm actually really enjoyed this. It sort of reminds me of the Michael Hedges record, Aerial Boundaries, that I picked up in the past month or so. You know, just a really good guitarist that has a lot of credibility. Michael Hedges is a little bit different in his sound, but after hearing Michael Hedges, I'm sure there are people who know what I'm talking about, with how, like, after getting into him, you can see, okay, cool. You know, it's a guy who's really, there's no lyrics, no vocals, it's just all about this guy and how great he is as a musician. And this guy's really good. I never knew who he was before, so I was really glad to pick this up, because, you know, it's a good introduction to a guitarist to, you know, get one of their greatest hits records. And, you know, he's very good. Some really great songs on here. He actually chose a selection for this greatest hits record, which is also something I find really cool. You know, Laura Nyro did the same thing with her greatest hits that was put together before she passed away. I know Ani DeFranco chose hers for her double disc from a few years ago. I like it when artists choose their records that they want to have on their greatest hits. It's cool stuff. So, yep. Now this is really cool. This is a bit different, and I saw the title and I was like, yeah, I'm gonna get this. By the way, I think I'll tell you, by the way, this was a Value Village. Now, pretty sure this was a Value Village as well, not a Goodwill, but either way, this is Gene and Lee Schilling, Porches of the Poor. Now, I decided to go ahead and pick this up because when I saw the title Porches of the Poor, like, that's a charmer to me. Like, I think that's a really cool name of a record and what to go with. Now, this is really cool. It's a lot of, it's actually all about, it's Appalachian music, Appalachian sound, if you know what the Appalachian sound is. There's a traditional instrument. It says here, carrying on still another tradition, the Schillings make some of the finest sounding and most beautifully crafted Appalachian dulcimers, or dulcimers. I'm not sure if I'm saying it right. It's like the guitar. It's like a guitar type of instrument that you can see she has it right here, that you can lay down in your lap and pluck across. This is from '74, this record, and it says here their shop is situated in their mountain home on Highway 32 in Cosby, Tennessee. They take old traditional albums, and then they also take songs that are their own songs, and they just all have this very old mountain feel to them, and it's really cool, you know, some really great traditional songs. Porches of the Poor, 4 Nights Drunk, Good Friday is about, is a song that the woman Jean wrote the day of her divorce decree became final. And then it's really funny because it's a premonition of future happiness, because then she went on and met Lee, the guy, later on that day, and married him months later. So they're a married couple. It's just really cool stuff. I really enjoy it. It's very different and it's really interesting. It's like very traditional. It's actually on Traditional Records. Now I'm going to jump to this. It's a little bit different. I'll go back to the vinyls in a minute. This is my third find of the 5 I'm going to show you. This was awesome. I was so excited about this. I found this the other day. This is at a Value Village. This is a Lollapalooza 92 cassette tape. It's a promotional cassette. Promotional copy not for sale. Side 1 has Red Hot Chili Peppers, Blood Sugar Sex Magic, Ministry's Scarecrow, and Ice Cube's America's Most Wanted. And side 2 has Soundgarden, Slaves and Bulldozers, The Jesus and Mary Chain, Far Gone and Out, Pearl Jam, Jeremy Clean version, and Lush, Super Blast. I just think it's a really cool piece to have, this little, promotional only cassette tape for Lollapalooza 92. And it's very simple. And what's really awesome is that inside it has all this cool ads, like all this stuff, all this political stuff, about voting, and you have the right not to remain silent, and stop censorship, and in 1988, handguns killed 7 people in Great Britain, 19 in Sweden, 25 in Israel, 8 in Canada, 89-15 in the United States. God bless America. Numbers to call President Bush and tell him you expect him to stand up for the public safety and support sensible gun laws that will save lives and stop random gun violence. The hemp tour is coming to a town near you. So there's all this really cool stuff that was going on at the time that Lollapalooza was speaking to the young public. So I was really happy with this. I thought it was a really, really cool thing. So yeah, Lollapalooza 92 promo tape. Now back to the vinyls. This is really great. I really thought this was cool. It's rare. That's what's really cool too. I really enjoy the fact that it's a rare piece. It makes it really exciting. This is a different Value Village. Actually, all this stuff. Well, the last one's a Goodwill. This is a Value Village too. This is a man named Victor Brady, and the record is called Brown Rain. It's the only record he put out. I'm pretty sure the guy's from Brooklyn. Victor Brady carries weird steel drums to strange New York. So what's really sweet is that it's like this jazzy calypso fusion rock stuff, and it's hard to explain. And these are the guys that he plays in the band with, and it's just really cool stuff. It just has lots. The whole album is just full of steel drums from this dude Victor Brady, this muscular man on the front. It's pretty rare. It's on Polydor Records, which is, a lot of people have a lot of things from Polydor. Is a very popular thing you find. I was really glad that it being a rare piece that it came with the lyric sheet inside. So that's always fun to have that lyric sheet. And yeah, it's a really cool find. I was really excited about being able to find this and looking it up online and finding out that it's something that people like to have. And I mean, if anyone's interested in really wanting to get a copy of this, and let me know. Trading or paying a price. This is the last thing. This is what you're hearing in the background. You might have been wondering, what is that stuff he's playing? This is so cool. I find this really, really awesome. I saw this once or twice. There's this Goodwill I like to go to. In the last couple of months, I feel like it's really been slacking. And then once in a while, if I go, I can get lucky with 1 or 2 records, as opposed to usually getting records, sometimes 10. I never knew what this was. The first time I was like, oh, whatever. And I went with it this time, and I'm so glad. This is called The Singing Nun. And the singer is Sœur Sourire, which means Sister Smile. Right? Now, it's a really cool artwork. It's what's the word I'm looking for? Watercolor sketches. Yeah, it's watercolor sketches. See here? Now, it had Sister Smile, or Sœur Sourire, was considered the singing nun. Quickly, her real name. She was born in 1933, died in 1985, right? Her real name is Janine Deckers. So the real name is Janine Deckers, and this woman was this woman that decided to be a nun, real deal, lived in a convent, and liked to play guitar. And in here, it tells this story. It has these pages that tell a story. Someone wrote a story about a little tale of how she came to be, which is really cool, and it has all the watermark paintings and things like that about how she found this guitar, and she named the guitar Adele, like the singer Adele, and this was real life. And what happened? Philips, the record company, picked her up, signed her for a 1 contract deal. She's from Belgium originally. She flew out. she recorded all of these original songs of hers that she played with guitar. They're all, you know, praises of God type of songs, but they're a very interesting mix of folk and traditional. I mean, you can hear it. And she's a great voice. Just really, really soothing. It has, in the booklet as well, a gift from Fitchermont, water sketches of convent life painted by Sister Smile. So it comes with these nice pieces of paper that have sketches that she made. Really cool stuff. Very, very interesting. Like, I'm super interested by this whole idea of this record. Look her up. They made a movie in the 60s about her, and they made another movie called The Singing Nun in 2009 about her life. And after this record came out, she went back to the convent. And after going back to the convent, she went back, wanted to be there. A year or so later, she decided to do some singing again and did some more songs. I guess eventually it sort of passed on, you know. I mean, like the whole lifestyle of that life that she had. Later on in her life, she met this other woman, and they opened up a school for autistic children, right? And then the government slapped her with a $60,000 tax debt. Since she was working at a convent at the time of this record, since she didn't want to have anything for herself, all of her money and profits that she made from this record went to the convent that she was working with, which was called, was based off her most popular song, Dominique Convent. And so even though she gave it to all them, they didn't let it go. They said that she owed all these tax debts for not paying her taxes, $60,000. Really interesting, really crazy. Her being a nun and all, she ended up committing suicide through barbiturates and alcohol intentionally, and it was a suicide pact with the other woman that she was doing that autistic school with. So really, really like tragic ending to this woman's life, and but it's so interesting history-wise. Really, really great soothing music, just great stuff to listen to. Great singer, you know, and the lyrics are all. She sings it in French, so it's like, you know, I feel sometimes you get a really good value of like what you're hearing when you don't know the lyrics, and you can focus on the sounds. All the lyrics are in here with one side in one language, in Belgian. In French, she's from Belgium, and then the other one's in English. And it's part of this Phillips series called the Connoisseur Collection. And it has this little thing right here talking about the other stuff that came in it. The Phillips Connoisseur Collection provides a complete library of unusual and authentic music from around the world, created especially to interest the discriminating collector. So, yeah, man, I just got this yesterday. I had no idea until today, and started listening to what it was like, and I was totally impressed and blown away by the history of it. It's an interactive record, and with the story and the lyrics and the history of this woman is really crazy. Look her up. Look up Sister Smile. Look up The Singing Nun on Google. You'll find it right away. So that's my stuff, man. That's my five recent thrift store finds. I hope you enjoyed them. They're really cool stuff, in my opinion. I really like them. Take care, man. It's nice meeting you more formally. Thanks for letting me enter your contest, and I look forward to more videos you have. Hopefully, you know, we can exchange packages sometime or talk more one-on-one through the internet. Take care. Bye.